What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the LMS for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Some of you guys could be getting a new chain. Pisces. What's up, Pisces? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your LMS. Gonna see what's going on in love, money, and what your spirit guides want you to know right now. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin, Pisces. Let's start with love. If it's reversed, reverse the messages. Pisces. You have the Four of Cups and the Moon, Cancer energy here. I feel like you don't know what's going on in love. I feel like there's a lot that's being hidden. I feel like you're outside in the dark. You don't know what's going on when it comes to love. What about what's connected to Pisces or what's coming in? You have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I feel like it was fated and destined for something new to come in here. Okay, I feel like it was also fated and destined for you to leave somebody here, separate from somebody here who you and this person do not have anything in common. The Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like work is going to be doing very well for you. Let's go around again. What's the Four of Cups? What's the Four of Cups here? You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I feel like what you don't see is that you're about to be married or committed to somebody. Okay, I feel like your single days are over. What is the Moon? The universe is purposely keeping something hidden from you in love. All right. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse because I feel like you're gonna have to make a sacrifice for love as well. Like in order for you to be in this commitment with this person, you are gonna have to make a sacrifice when it comes to your money and stability. And I feel like if the universe like just told you that all at once, you would fuck something up. You wouldn't want to do it. I feel like the universe is hiding something from love because you're gonna need to make a sacrifice when it comes to your money and stability as well. You have the Fool in reverse, Aries energy here. Yeah, you're gonna have to take a risk that you don't want to take right now. So that's why the universe is hiding this. What is the Four of Wands in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse? You have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, I do feel like whoever you broke up with or separated from is definitely still holding on to you here. The Chariot, Cancer energy here, but you're protected from this person, so go ahead, go start something new. It doesn't matter. Okay, I feel like the universe is going to handle this person. They can hold on to your energy all they want, but they can't stop you from moving. Okay, go ahead. You got two legs, go still do this. All right, what's the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands? The Hangman. Okay, yeah, I feel like this whole situation that you're gonna start something new with is definitely changing their perspective. Okay, I feel like there's been some type of pause or some type of waiting time. Okay, but again, with the Moon here, the universe is doing this on purpose because what you don't see is that you're gonna have to make a sacrifice when it comes to your money and stability. So it's like the universe is trying to set this up for you. Okay, you have the Ten of Cups. This person is your fulfillment. They are your happiness. They are your forever. Okay, so just give this person time. Be patient. All right. If the Four of Wands is not another person that you're leaving, could be a job, a home, a marriage that you're leaving. Okay. Some of you guys are looking real good right now. Okay. People are like breaking their necks just to see you. I feel like people are like willing to like do stupid stuff, like like go the opposite direction just to like watch you walk down the street or something. It's like they're supposed to be going left, but they're gonna make a right because they see you down the street. Like people are gonna be willing to like break their necks for you, or like if they see you walking in a store, they're gonna want to go in that store too, even though they know that they don't need anything in that store. All right, let's get a card for Pisces. You have ghosted, off and on, hot and cold, detached, ghosted. Yeah, I feel like you're not, because you don't know what's going on. You're just like, I'm gonna leave the building then. I feel like your emotions are not here because there's a lot that's being hidden and you don't know. You're just like, if I don't know how to feel, if I don't know what emotion to put, then there's no emotion. I don't even feel like this ghosted is bad. I feel like you don't know how to feel, so you're just not gonna feel. You know, they have fucked up over you. Okay. Okay, not happy and spiritual. All right. I feel like you have two people here. That's why I pulled two. So I feel like this other person that you're leaving, or situation that you're leaving that does not, that you guys don't get along. I feel like somebody is like fucked up over you. Like this is someone that's stupid. It's just like, oh, why are you making it so hard? What are you talking about? This is unstable. We're not supposed to be together. Like, just move the freak on. You know, someone is so dumb and so stupid. Someone is like, this is so hard to leave you. Why is it hard to leave me? Door's right there. Someone's like, oh, it's so difficult to leave Pisces. Oh, it's so difficult. No, it's not. It's called walk out the damn door. It's called let them go. Whatever you're holding on to, let it go. Let it go. Someone's pathetic. Someone's pathetic. And someone's creating a mess in their life. And they're saying, because they're still holding on to you, and they're like, oh my gosh, they're still holding on to you because their life is turning into a mess because they're still holding on to you, and they're giving themselves an excuse like, my life is a mess because of Pisces. No, your life is a mess because you're still holding on to Pisces, and you're pathetic. You're pathetic. Like, who does that? Oh, I can't let go of Pisces, even though you and Pisces are not together anymore. No, I can't let go of Pisces. It's so hard. Pisces is like Pisces is choking me and pinning me down to the ground. So I can't let go of Pisces, guys. This person's pathetic. A pathetic loser. Look at them. That's what they're calling into their life. A karmic. This person is, because this person is deciding to hold on to you, they're calling in karmic. Now they're calling in people who are gonna want to see them on the floor. They're calling in people who are gonna want to do everything that it takes to get back at them. These are people, this person is manifesting people to come into their life who are going to backstab them and betray them. Let me figure out how I can get back at you. Let me figure out how I can ruin your life. Let me figure out how I can steal from you, lie to you. Let me figure out how I can get in your bed and then chop you off. Let me figure out how I can put this drug in your drink. There's a bee in here. How did you get in here, bro? Like, how did you get in here? It's cold in here. It's gonna die in here. Hold on, guys. I have to go open the door for them. I don't know how I got in here. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Just give me a second. How did you get in here, bro? Go ahead. Bye. It was nice seeing you. Thanks for coming by. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So, yeah, this person's so stupid and dumb, all right? Like I said, that's what they're attracting. They're attracting people that are gonna come and figure out how I can do you wrong, okay? This person might freaking miss a step and fall on their ass. They might break a bone. This person might trip over their own feet. You know how sometimes you just be walking and you just trip and you're like, what the fuck? I just tripped over air? They're gonna trip over air and freaking land on a freaking knife in their mouth. Someone is gonna be in bad situation, okay? Anyways, this other person that you're gonna start something new with, okay? I feel like this other person, you know, they're going through something right now as well, all right? But I feel with spiritual, this person's very spiritual, okay? I feel this person is realizing that they're gonna have to have some type of ego death. Someone's gonna have to allow something drastically to end. Someone's gonna have to get over something and just move on and just allow it, even if they're not happy. You know, when we have an ego death, the universe causes something to happen that makes us not happy, but we have no choice. Like, you're gonna have to deal with it, and then that's gonna make you check your ego, okay? So something has definitely happened to this person that is, you know, not making them happy, but there's nothing that they could do about it. And that's how the universe checks your ego. Like, we're going to do something that you can't avoid to make you check your ego, right? That you can't change, that you can't do anything about, all right? That's how the universe checks your ego, all right? And like karmic tags at the bottom, yeah. Like, I feel like someone was supposed to let this go because something was very karmic, you know? The other relationship, the other person, whatever, someone was supposed to let this go. As soon as you guys separated and whatever, they were supposed to let this go. because something was karmic. But because they kept holding on to it, someone is creating negative karma for themselves because they're holding on to a karmic ass relationship. And they're not realizing that. Like you're holding on to shit that is giving you negative karma. That's why the relationship was supposed to end, because it was karmic. It was too toxic. It was not going to be good. So if this person's holding on to it, that's what they're attracting, because the energy of the relationship was karmic, was backstab, was betrayal. So they're holding on to that. That's what they're manifesting. You left that motherfucker out in wherever the freak there are. You left them there. And when you left them, that's where you left them. You ain't ever go back since the last time you left them. And that's why you have good karma, good justice. And it's going to bring you this new person. Them, on the other hand, they're going to be living with negative karma. Because as long as they've been holding on to you, is as long as that negative karma is going to come, because you're literally, everything is energy. Why would you hold on to somebody who you know that relationship was not good? Because now you're gonna manifest what that relationship was. And little does this person know that relationship was a karmic relationship. And when a karmic relationship, it depends. It really matters on how you treat each other in the relationship. Because a karmic relationship happens to give you true karma. One of y'all are going to get good karma. The other one's going to get negative. Because a karmic relationship never lasts. It's always temporary. It always comes to give someone their karma. You handle this relationship very well from the beginning to the end, which is why you separated or let go of this person or broke up with this person. Because once you realize, hey, this is toxic, you let it go. You knew it was karmic. You knew if you kept going, it was going to turn into a cycle that you was not going to do. You are not going to open that door to that. So you closed that door and you cleared your karma. And the universe probably has been supporting you ever since you did that. This person, the opposite, because they were the ones that it's reverse the messages. But because this past person that you left or whatever, because they decide to hold on to your energy, during the relationship, they treated you bad, horribly. They were not fair, which is why you let them go. After you let them go, they still decide to hold on to you. They didn't handle the relationship during good or the ending good. And that's all going to come back to them. Something is not going to be good during or the ending. This person's going to be living in misery. Any job that they get, the duration of the job is not going to be good. This person's going to be treated exactly how they treated you. But by a boss, by somebody who they're going to have to shut up and take it. This is somebody who, whatever they do, their journey is going to suck. It's going to be karmic everywhere. Karmic mother people everywhere. People who are going to try to do them wrong everywhere. Because that is the path that they created for themselves by treating the relationship the way that they did. Because we are supposed to treat others the way that we're supposed to be treated, the way that we want to treat ourselves. We're supposed to treat others the way that we want to be treated. We're supposed to treat others the way that we treat ourselves. If we see somebody that is treating us in the way that we don't want to be treated, we let go. That's what we do. We let go and we move on. Because people are still going to do whatever they want. I feel like you need to know that this person's karma is going to be bad. And like I said, the longer that they hold on to you, the longer they're creating karma for themselves. And this person is with that karmic ties, like I feel this person needs to start a new life. They need to start over. That restart is going to suck. So that restart is going to be filled with negative karma, bad luck. This could be a Sagittarius. I will watch Sagittarius' reading. Someone has 7 years of bad luck, 11 years of bad luck, 5 years of bad luck. Someone's going to have bad luck until the day they croak. And that's why this relationship came in to see. Let's see what's going to be your karma for the next 40 years. We're going to bring you Pisces. We need and Pisces, it was the same way too. Let's see what Pisces karma is going to be for the next 40 years. You did the right thing. They failed. Okay. So sucks. Let's see what's going on in your money instability. Every action has a reaction. The Empress in reverse, the Sun, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. I feel like whatever you do, Leo energy here, I feel like whatever you do for work or your stability, I feel like it makes you very happy. I feel like you're living the dream. I feel like whatever you do for work or your stability, you it's like you don't ever feel like you're ever working a day in your life, because you do what makes you happy. Like whatever your job is, like you might your career might be what your hobby is, okay? But I feel like a lot of you guys feel very lucky in life because you were able to find your passion. You were able to find what makes you happy. You were able to find what is like, you found it. You found happiness when it comes to your money and stability. You found what's going to make you happy here. Okay, with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Empress in reverse, I do feel like you're learning that you're going to have to reject things that do not see the value or the worth of whatever this is. It's like, how something makes you feel, right? And I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are not going to see that way. They're not going to see it in that way. They're not going to be like, man, that's not how that is. You don't Bye then. If you don't care, the door's right there. If you don't like what I'm doing, don't be here. Don't look at me. Don't see me. Don't come to my store. I don't care. I feel like a lot of you guys are rejecting people, but I'm talking about you're about to be spicy, Pisces. I'm talking about anybody say something, you didn't ask for their opinion, you're going to shut them the freak up and you don't care. You might start being cutthroat on these motherfuckers. Like, ain't nobody asked for your opinion, shut up. Right? Because fuck you. The freak. I know I'm happy. I'm living my dream. I'm living my wish. This is my wish. It's not yours. Of course you're not going to understand it. Mind your own business. The freak. The problem is that you happy. They're miserable, I bet you. That's the problem. You found happiness, Pisces. And they're still dealing with mistreatment. They're still dealing with crap, doo-doo. Let's clarify. What's the Nine of Cups? This person could be Jamaican. You could be Jamaican. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Yeah, you're not going to restart. You're not going to do something new. I feel like someone here thinks that because they're not supporting you, because they're not helping you, that they think that you're going to, I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. Man, I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. The sun is the ego. I'm doing this for me. It ain't for you. Are you dumb? Like, someone would have thought. The Three of Cups, remember, it could be somebody in your family, it could be somebody in your family, a friend, whatever. I feel like somebody is doing something and they think that you're going to just give up, or that you're going to like, all right, I'm going to just restart and choose another path. Are you dumb? What's the sun? Someone is stupid and dumb. The Death card in reverse. Scorpio energy, nothing is ending on this side. Nothing is ending. The Page of Cups, I feel like your intuition is telling you that somebody wants you to end something. Somebody wants you to restart. Somebody wants you to stop doing something. No. And they know that they can't stop it. They know that they have to like convince you to do it. They can't just pull the plug. Of course, you don't go here, bro. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? Someone is so stupid and dumb. They would have thought. The freak, the world. Yeah, what's going to happen is it's done. Them trying to reject you, them trying to cause delays, that's what's done. The freak, the Five of Wands in reverse, peace is coming to you. The freak, they're not going to do nothing. Stay in your damn lane. They're about to get rejected. Something's about to happen to them. And whatever they were doing to you to try to talk you out of whatever the freak you're doing, they're not going to be able to keep doing it. What's the Empress in reverse? You have the Devil in reverse, okay? Yeah, I feel like you know that, I feel like you are not toxic, you're not controlling. You know that. You have done the work. And because you've done the work, you know what you deserve. And you know that whatever they're telling you that you deserve is not that. The Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're just like, you don't even like me. You don't even like me. So why in the freaking world do you think I will believe or trust anything that you say or do? You don't like me. So everything that you're doing is because you don't like me. Or you don't like my cookies. You don't like cookies. You don't like them. You hate matcha. You don't like cars. You think it's stupid. You don't believe in spirituality. You don't believe in being a good person. So why do you think in the world of Americas that I, Pisces, would listen to a word that you said? You guys could be like musicians. You're like, you don't even like rock and roll. I don't care what you gotta say. Someone's like, you should stop doing rock and roll because rock and roll is not your forte. Man, rock and roll is not your forte. You don't like rock and roll. Rock and roll makes my soul happy. Unless you're me, you don't know shit. If you don't like rock and roll, the door's over there. It's not an obligation for you to be here. It's not an obligation for you to buy my cookies. The freak. If you want to stay somewhere because you don't know your worth, you don't know your value, you want to sit there and come into my shop every day buying my cookies because you're an idiot, spending your stupid ass money buying my cookies because all people are welcome in my store. Anybody can come in my store. If you want to come and spend your dumbass money on my popping ass cookies, then you're putting money in my pocket. That's what you doing. And you are showing the universe, I don't know my worth because I go to a shop that I don't like. I go spend money on something that I don't like. I go sit there and watch somebody I don't like. So all you're doing, cross watcher, is showing the universe what you deserve, which is crap. And Pisces does not have crap. Pisces has everything. So now the universe is going to close this cycle out, Pisces, to make sure that this person cannot, because you have done so much work with the Sun card and the Nine of Cups. Man, you're the sun. And only the sun can be around, only happy things can be around the sun. Misery, someone who does not know their worth is not that. Someone who does not know their worth and continues to show up somewhere where they don't want to be is not happiness. So the universe, because the sun is so freaking big, the universe is, because you're showing the universe, I want happiness. The universe is going to do something where this person can't show up to your freaking store anymore. Oh, don't worry, that's done. That's done. That's done. We're going to make sure that they go to jail. We're going to make sure that something happens. They're going to be in the hospital. They're going to get amnesia. They're going to go in a coma and forget about shit. Don't worry, Pisces. We will make sure that this person, understands that you can't tell anybody what they deserve. You can't tell anybody what they deserve if you don't know what you deserve yourself. This person is an idiot. You can't help nobody if you can't help your damn self. The freak. Like you talking to me and you don't even like me? Shut up. Shut up. You're showing up to my freaking store and you don't even like cookies? Shut up. You're an idiot. And your life is gonna show that, how a dumbass you are. Because when you don't like something, when you don't appreciate something, when something does not see whatever, then you move on. Like, someone is so stupid. This could be a situation as well where someone keeps coming up to your store and they're like, oh, you should make lemon bar cookies. Lemon bar cookies. Like, why do you only make chocolate chip? You should make lemon bar cookies. And you're like, lemon bar cookies? No, I don't. Ugh. I don't like lemon and I don't want bars. I make cookies. And they're like, oh, a lemon bar cookie. It's still a cookie. It's just Like, and this person could be like showing up every day to your shop to show you, like, man, if you don't make, man, you still not making no damn. Like, you're still not making no. You know how many people you could have if you actually started making lemons? Like lemon bars. You know how many clients you would have if you start making lemon bars? Do you know that? Man, this is coming from somebody who eats shit for breakfast. This is coming from somebody who literally allows themselves to get beat up by somebody and then still sleeps with them in the same bed. This is somebody who allows themselves to get cheated on by other people. This is somebody who doesn't know their value or their worth. So you cannot take advice from anyone who allows themselves to be a doormat. Like, what are you talking? I don't care. And they're not right anyway. You don't know anything when you can't help yourself. You can't help anyone else. You can't give anyone any type of advice when you can't give your own self-advice. Someone is so dumb. Anyways, realignment. celebration and success. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be celebrating here. You could be doing something new with when it comes to your work or something like that. Okay, I feel like the universe wants you to change your perspective. You are going to be celebrating. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys put, it says success from what you pour your heart into. Right, you pour your heart into your happiness, into something that you really love and that you want. You're always going to be successful, because when we put time and energy into things that make us happy, you're always going to be successful. When you put time and energy into things that don't love you and don't see your worth and reject you, you won't ever going to be successful, ever. Someone is so dumb, you know. And I feel like someone's going to have to sit there and be front row seat of your success. What else? You have confession, expansion, and energy activation. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys are about to get some type of confession from somebody. Okay, I feel like the universe wants you to push yourself for bigger and better. All right. I feel like the universe also wants you to connect with your universe, connect with your guides, with your angels. Okay, go outside more, meditate more. All right. You have evaluation, communicate, and soulmate. Okay, I feel like there is a soulmate coming toward you. You're about to receive communication, or you're being asked to communicate. I feel the universe wants you to reevaluate the situation here. Okay, something you and this person should definitely need to have a conversation. I feel like there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. There's a lot of confusion. I feel like a conversation needs to be had, or a secret needs to be released, so that you guys can be on the same page. I feel like something is going to be a lot better than what you think, but it's like someone is hiding like a confession that's going to help this come to light. So either you need to accept communication or you need to give it. Okay. You have retreat. I feel the universe wants you to spend some time alone right now here, so you can have some time within yourself, so that you can think clearly about everything. Because I feel there's love coming towards you, and it's very important that you analyze what you did versus what they did versus what you might need to do in the future for the relationship, what you're going to need to do in the present. Like, you're going to have to look at everything. Okay. So take some time for yourself right now. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.